Assalamu alaikum everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I'm leaving tomorrow to Turkey, so I'm very excited and I'm not sleeping tonight because my brother-in-law told me this technique where you don't sleep the night before, you get very tired, and then you start to sleep according to whichever country you're going to's time zone. Even though that doesn't make sense, I know I added the S to the two. Improper, I know. But uh, it's worked twice so far, and so this is the third time I do an international, trip which has a big time zone change, and I think I should do fine. I also want to update you on the job offer. I rejected it, just so you know, because I don't want to be told what to do. And basically, someone, a friend of a friend of a friend, who I got in touch with in Istanbul, told me that any school, private doesn't really mean private, it could be affiliated with the National Ministry of Education. So anyone that's affiliated with that, I don't want to try to say it right now because my pronunciation is going to be bad, but it's on my vocab list actually how to write it and stuff in Turkish. So anything affiliated with that doesn't allow men to have beards, even though again I don't think my beard's that big. Another thing is haircut. If you can tell, I'm really unsatisfied with my haircut. You can't really tell because of the lighting, but basically, if I haven't said this before, there was this guy, and he's Iraqi, and he was giving me the best haircuts ever. And I was waiting a year, and I came back, and I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" I went to Dearborn, drove 35 minutes to get a haircut, and then he spent 1 minute, didn't even use the scissors, he just used the machine. So my brother did damage control, and I think he did a fantastic job. Another interesting thing is that when I'm trying to get a haircut here in the States, in my city, I'm finding that everyone who cuts hair, almost everyone, a lot of them are females, which is very interesting because abroad they were all males. You'd come in, they'd give you tea, they'd um, it spoil you. They basically dallal you, it's called in Arabic, or dalla you if you want to say Egyptian. Basically, they treat you very well. And they're like, what do you want? Do you want this? Do you want that? They have a big smile on their face. It's really nice. So, because I don't believe that males and well, I'll say for me personally, I don't touch females who aren't family members. So I don't shake hands or anything. So I can't have them cutting my hair. So I was well, I was kind of distraught about that. But thank God that it was the problem was solved. Just I'm so sure. So that's that. And my friend told what he told me is that I can find a job in Istanbul. I can work less, prepare less, um, you have better work conditions, be able to keep my beard, be able to take time off to pray. I mean, in a country where over 90% of them are Muslims, it's very interesting how you have to like fight to make sure you have a chance to pray as a Muslim. It's very interesting. And so, problem solved. I have some interviews lined up, and I don't know if I'm going to get the jobs or not. Looks like it, but I have no clue. I have some places to stay lined up as well. And again, I don't know if it's going to work out or not. I have no clue. And that's the whole subject of this. Sorry for the long intro. You can't plan ahead. Some people think I'm crazy, and they're like, where are you staying? You don't have a job. How the heck are you going there? But in fact, in the ESL/EFL, this whole English teaching field, that's how you do in a lot of countries. I know in Syria and Egypt, you can't email people. I've sent out so many emails. I mean, it's very hard to find a job without being in the country. They want to see someone there again. So I just want to emphasize that even more of you just go there and you find a job. And so I got an interview with the employer of a friend of a friend of a friend, and I sent him an email, and he's like, come on in, your second day there. So hopefully it works out well, but I have no clue. And I feel very comfortable not knowing whether I'm going to get the job or not. I don't know why I have this strange sense of comfort and ease. And the last thing I'll talk about, even though it's not the title of this vlog post, is the whole idea of missing family and friends. So, a lot of people have asked me in the past few days because I've just had so little time in the States. I saw people who I hadn't seen for at least 16 months, some of them a year, some of them a month, and then some of them like almost 2.5 years. So, friends, really good friends. And I get asked, don't you miss your family? How are you just able to just come for a little bit and then just leave? And I want to say this to future travelers, and for those of you who are travelers already, you know this. Yes, you miss your family a lot. You miss your friends a lot. I mean, you miss them a lot. I mean, one time I had my friend like call me and leave me a message, and it just like made my day. Like I was just laughing for 5 minutes alone. People thought I was crazy, I'm sure, but I was just so happy because he said a joke that, a long, running joke, an inside joke. It was just hilarious. But it's very hard, And if I've put on that front that I don't feel or anything like that, then that's because I really, I mean, I don't want to cry in front of people and be like, I'm gonna miss you and stuff. But yeah, I feel it. When I'm packing my bags, I have this playlist of all these really sad miss you songs. So what I think I'm gonna do this time around, it's already starting to happen. But I never did this before. I didn't do this in Egypt or Syria in the vlog post. I didn't talk about, although I have this post set up, I have everything written down, and I've been wanting to do it, but I was like, everyone's going to be depressed. But I need to show you reality. Remember those 5 steps of culture shock? One of them is depression. And we said, and you feel really sad and very homesick, and it's totally natural, and it just happens. And you try to Skype and video chat, or, I mean, I don't really use Skype, but, just the whole idea of video chatting with people to see your family once a week, a few times a week, as much as you can to help ease that homesickness. But it's very hard. It's not easy at all. And so when I'm in my low states, I'm going to post a depressing video here just so you can get a feel for how hard it is. It is not an easy thing to travel. And so if I've just been posting all these happy things and yeah, you go to these cool places and meet these interesting people and learn these awesome languages, yes, and I love it. But it is very difficult to be away from friends and family and just be in a totally new countries. You make friends all over again every single time. So that's it for now. I'm staying up all night, not going to go to sleep to fix up my sleep schedule. I pray you all are well, and once I get the chance, I get settled down, I get some internet there, I'm going to post, and I have no clue what to expect, and I'm totally comfortable with that. Alright, take care, and Assalamu alaikum everybody, and please wish me a safe trip. I hope if you do believe in God, you can pray for me. If not, you could just wish me well or something, and I'll pray for everyone in the whole world, and also viewers of this. So take care. Assalamu alaikum. I wish you peace.